New Orleans federal appeals court judges are now deciding whether new district maps should be in place for the next congressional election in Louisiana. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Cherise Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. This morning, a hearing was held in an ongoing legal battle over whether the state should have a second majority black district. Paul Murphy brings us the latest.
Federal judges at the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals spent the morning questioning attorneys for voting rights advocates and Louisiana's Republican officials. At issue, whether the court should uphold a lower court ruling blocking Louisiana from using the state's current congressional map in the next election. NAACP Legal Defense Fund attorney Stuart Nafee argued in favor of the injunction.
We believe that the evidence is clear that the redistricting plan for the congressional districts in Louisiana dilutes the votes of black voters in Louisiana, and that needs to be remedied.
Louisiana is about 1/3 black, but only one of the 6 congressional districts in the state has a majority black population. State Representative Kyle Green from Marrero sat in on the hearing. He says the Federal Voting Rights Act ensures adequate representation based on race.
At the end of the day, we're going to see a map in place that has 2 majority black districts where African Americans have an opportunity to elect a candidate of their choice to Congress.
Proposed maps show the new majority-minority district extending from Baton Rouge through the Delta parishes near Monroe. An attorney for Secretary of State Kyle Ardoin declined to talk about the case.
Well, I can't comment on that, but you're free to talk to the Secretary.
But in court, Philip Strzok argued that race cannot be used to stitch together distant areas into a single district. Voting rights advocates argue the new district joins communities of similar social and economic interests.
Quite frankly, it's Louisiana. We are gumbo. Quite frankly, you're going to find communities of interest in Baton Rouge, in the Delta, in New Orleans.
The judges took the arguments under advisement and are now expected to hand down a decision at a later date. Paul Murphy, Eyewitness News.
Well, state attorneys asked the judges to send the case back to the district court in Baton Rouge for a full trial on the merits of the voting rights lawsuit.